Guys, let me start with this powerful truth. Some people come into this world not just to exist, but to inspire. They are born to light a fire in others, to make people see themselves differently, and to remind us of our worth. And honestly, I believe Sonia Uche is one of those people. I believe she's one of those people. She's not just an actress, she's a voice, a storyteller, a mirror that reflects what so many women go through in silence. When you watch her movies, you don't just see entertainment, you see lessons, you see strength, you see reality. Sonia Uche is just too much, I beg. Hello everyone, welcome back to Unity Gist, the place where we bring you raw gist, movie updates, and movie reviews exactly the way they are. No sugarcoating, no faking it. If this is your first time here, please don't leave without hitting that subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any gists. And to my returning subscribers, you already know I love you guys so much. You are the real MVPs. Now let's talk about Sonia's latest movie, Undeserving. My goodness, if you haven't seen this one, you are truly missing out on a masterpiece. Sonia has always been talented, but there's something about this movie that makes me believe she has gone a step further, a level deeper. It's not just a story, it's a mirror to real life. Nina, played by Sonia Uche, and Soma, played by the brilliant Daniel Etim Efyong. And let me just say this, the pairing of those two is fire. It was fire. Hey, they flowed so naturally that it felt less like acting and more like watching a real life situation unfold. Now, here's the painful part. Nina was forcing what was not there. You know that situation where a woman keeps holding on, hoping love will appear by magic. That was Nina. That was Nina. She ignored the red flags. She ignored the signs. She kept pushing when it was obvious Soma didn't love her. And here's where Sonia's genius shines. She didn't just play Nina, she became Nina. The emotions, the tears, the frustration, you could feel them deep in your bones. I won't even lie, I cried with her. Yes, I really did. That's how powerful her delivery was. But at the same time, the story makes it clear you can't blame Soma completely now. You can't even blame him. Because the truth is simple. If it's not there, it's not there. If it didn't day, it didn't day. Don't force love. Don't beg for attention. Don't try to buy happiness. My favorite scene, oh my goodness, was that last one when it looked like she has finally accepted it. You know what I'm talking about now, for those who have seen the movie. I thought to myself, okay now. But then she threw it back. That moment gave me goosebumps. It screamed, my love can't be bought. It screamed, my dignity can't be bought. It screamed, my worth can't be bought. Guys, that scene alone deserves to be studied in acting schools. Sonia poured her soul into it and Daniel matched her energy beautifully. I love that scene so much. I had to take it back over and over again to watch it. And you know what? There is something I've noticed about Sonia Uche's movies. The deep ones always leave you asking questions. You find yourself thinking long after the movie ends. What happens next? Does Nina eventually find happiness? Will she heal? That's the mark of a powerful storyteller. She doesn't just tie everything neatly in a bow. She leaves you with lessons. She leaves you with thoughts. And she leaves you with emotions that lingers for long. We saw that in Once Upon a Vow. And we saw that in Chances, and many were even begging for a part two. And now, Undeserving, we are asking what happens next. What happens next to Nina? Sonia is just too much. She deserves her flowers. Sonia, take your flowers. You're too much, girl. You're too much. From Metal Phillips, she said this is one of Sonia's best. This movie is the reality that a lot of couples are facing. It's not only a marriage that was ruined, but a great friendship. Even though she took advantage of his state, he knew it was her that he was having sex with. He told her that it was a mistake. One sided love never ends well. Even though he saw Diana as his escape and peace, his conscience would eat at him because he lost his best friend. Very true. People can forgive and not have anything to do with the person again. She, sister, in my view, needed to control herself and mind her business. Okay, her sister, in my view, needed to control herself and mind her business. Yes, it's your sister, but Nina knew what she was doing. True, but I think she was trying to protect her kid sister. Then for Miriam Olushe, our own Miriam, she said one-sided love is very dangerous. Don't stay where you won't be appreciated or return love back to me. Forcing yourself into a relationship that wasn't meant to be is wasting your precious time and self-esteem and love happen is strange way. Okay, love happen in strange way and strange places. Imagine Diane that showed up from nowhere but just a business colleague as Somadina has Somadina's heart and he fell madly in love with her. Good movie as usual from Susoliso in MS voice. Cast and crew, a well job done. Thanks, Miriam, for dropping that. Then for Michelle, she said, undeniably, one of the best movies I've ever watched. Can you see that, guys? I have learned valuable lessons from this movie that I would love to share here. One, the Bible kindly insists that man should love their wives just like Christ loved the church, and woman should respect them. Two, therefore, women, please, if a man has shown you any signs that you are not worth his time, carry yourself highly and leave. Beautiful acting and amazing production. Watching from Kenya. This is really something else. Thank you, Michelle, for this. Guys, Sonia Uche is not just acting for applause. She's acting with a mission. Yes, so, and whether you realize it or not, she is speaking directly to women through her roles. Undeserving is not just a love story gone wrong. It's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call. How many Ninas do we know in real life? How many women keep holding on, thinking that if they give more, beg more, sacrifice more, the man will finally love them back. But Sonia's portrayal shows us the bitter truth. Forcing love will only break you more. You cannot convince someone to love you if it's not in their heart. And that last scene was the highlight for me when Nina threw it back to him. It wasn't just about the movie. That was a bold statement. It was Sonia telling every woman watching, your love cannot be bought, your worth cannot be negotiated, and your dignity is priceless. That's why I feel Sonia was born for this, to remind women of who they are and what they deserve. Every movie she produces, every role she plays, carries a message deeper than the sacrifice. She doesn't just entertain, she teaches, she inspires, and she empowers. And let me be real with you, ladies. Sonia is saying through the story, don't lose yourself trying to prove your value to someone who cannot see it. Don't keep pouring into a cup that was never meant to hold your water. Know your worth and don't settle for less than you deserve. Because, like Nina, you may cry today, but one day you will look back and realize the best thing you ever did was walk away. Honestly, guys, this is why Sonia Uche is different. This is why her movies hit differently. And this is why she will always remain one of the best and most respected and loved actress of our time. So if you've not watched Undeserving, please go and watch it on Sonia Uche TV. Watch it, share it, and let the message sink in. Because sometimes all you need is one story to change the way you see yourself. And Sonia just gave us that. Share your thoughts with me in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe for more and more interesting content like this. From here, it's peace and so much love. Bye.